Látszik. Is rá. Majd meghallod. American. I thought Reno was gonna show me around the entertainment district today. Hunter's got a hunt, I guess, but what do I do in the meantime? Maybe I should go around the other stores and study their sales tactics. Már ezelőbb szóltam, csak a Disney Plus el vagy fogalma, azt nem hallod. Az akkor egy dolgot nézzél, ne hármat. You're in the process of investigating. Okay, Mr. Chameleon. Hátrafelé fordulsz a melyiddel. We are currently in the process of investigating the recent burglaries. All evidence points to the monstrums. Sure, it may be circumstantial, but it's more than enough for us to nab those troublemakers by the tails. Igen, ha a hók nem akarna berekedni folyamatosan, nem akarnák ennyire elkapni őket, monstrumokat. Majdnem teljesen biztos vagyok benne. All this talk of the monstrums distracts from the real threat beyond the city walls.
Hát mondjuk azok a monstrumok? Pontosan mi is ez a monstrum? Hogy ilyen szuperképességek.
Még nem. Annyit tudom, mint amit te is láttál, hogy az a néni meglőtt minket a pisztolyával, ettől átváltoztunk, és én kaptam egy szuperképességeket, amikkel, de időnként így tud is hívni a másik világba, hogy harcoljak a szörnyekkel. Hogy ezt a kristályt megvédjük. Mert hogy ezek a lemúrok, vagy mi azt hiszek, ezek így, nem tudom, hogy jól értem, így időnként átjönnek ide ebbe a mi valóságunkba. És azért kell harcolgatni velük, amikor így nagyon így összekoncentrálódnak, vagy mi. Igen, meg hogy valamilyen indoknál fogva közel van ahhoz, hogy a város a különböző részei miért vannak lezárva, és hogy fel kell őket oldanom. És azt pedig a harcolásra csinálom. Előbb-utóbb meg lesz mondva, csak tudom, ők is úgy kezdik, hogy így nem mondanak el mindent, hanem a részleteket majd később töltik ki. Az előző idő úgy kezdik, hogy az az egész játék, hogy azért felfedezgetek egy ilyen szigetet, hát de béna ez. De végül is nem rossz. Igaz, jól lett összetéve. Így apránként mondja a dolgokat, de ma az elején belerak valami dungeonbe, hogy úgy érezd, hogy csinálgatsz valamit.
Igen, jó, csak kicsit ilyen már más volt az egész, így kicsit azért rossz az élmény, de úgy visszesen.
Igen, egy hasonló dolgokra épül, csak más settingbe.
És eddig úgy érzem, de...
Ez másképp... Ja, ugyanazt láttam, mint amit tegnap igazániból, hogy pár bolygót lehet látni, amiket most is, de meg reggel is, de nagyon különleges dolog most nincsen.
Ezek a bolygók inkább utána tudjuk megvizsgálni őket, hogyha távcsővel tudjuk majd nézni, vagy de valahogy a jó nagyon tudjuk ezt venni a részleteit. Na már az érdekel a legjobban.
Nem tudom, hogy társulásban ennyire tudjuk a részleteket kivenni igazániból. Hiszen nem véletlenül használnak műholdakat éles képek készítésére.
Jó, nyilván nem tudjuk venni a lakatos Ervint, ufót, a marsot, vagy ott sétálgat, vagy idegetsz a rovernek, de
Na igen.
két dolgot csak jó lenne látni.
Very fortunate, they haven't been hungry enough to attack Baldurk yet. Ideally, the garrison and the knights turned their attention outside and not on the monstrums. Mit is csináltál?
Nem szóltam hangosan, csak olyan.
Anyám. Te nem csináld az égvilágon semmit. Még csak meg se köszönted.
Akkor beszéltem most. Tudod,
Ja, ilyeneket te mondjál magadba. Nem, mert te nem csinálod semmit.
azért ilyen élményben.
Nem veszek el tőle semmi érdemet, meg érvet, mert semmit nincsen. Ehhez nekem mi közöm van? Hogy te nem tudod bent tartani a kicsi. De annyit értettem, hogy egy szaros vagy. Itt is jutaltak azon a falon is. Igen, good. Lenni. Szomorú.
Let's take him out. Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Are you hurt anywhere? Even minor scratches should be tended to. Be sure to follow the instructions. Be sure to follow the instructions. Be mindful when using that. Can I assist you with anything else?
Infernal monstrums. Even the antique shop isn't safe from their hoodlum ways. I think they evaded both the knights and the soldiers there. What a predicament. The city of ours ever be safe?
You must take better care of yourself.
See, this issue is a fine piece of work. Well, I better get to posting these around. Truth must be heard. People can say what they want. I'll never let it get me down.
Hello. Are you looking for something? Oh, maybe next time.
Word is the number of Roman noble families moving here has skyrocketed. I guess we're a prime choice now that all the tension over the annexation has died down. That said, I've got the perfect housewarming purchase for them. Authentic Glian crafts. I have to do my part to make sure Glian's traditions carry on after all.
Come again, okay?
My son heads out to work after he's done helping out with the morning farm chores. And the eldest girl over at the neighbors has her siblings to care for on top of the farm. He's these days too responsible, nothing like the wild child I was at that age. Yay, snack break! Waited so long for the snack. For the snack you for me, I almost couldn't hold it in. That about wraps up the fieldwork for today. Oh, isn't it almost time for Felix's fight? Heh, we haven't gone anywhere fun in a while, so it can't come soon enough. All of them are beginning to bear fruit, so I think they're nearly ready for harvesting. Okay, it's almost time to go home.
Hús legyen!
Nem. Szóval, hogy elmegyek és akkor nem rossz cím. Nem, te valószínűleg, mert te mondtad, hogy folyik belőled a kuki. You know Farmer Jake over there? He actually used to be a bullfighter from Ispani. He ended up retiring to settle down with one of our fellow farmers here in Glia. But his son has been following in his footsteps as a bullfighter in his own right. He's really been making a name for himself lately. We brag about him from time to time.
What can I get for you? What's wrong? Come back soon, you hear?
Whoa! We have to take care of him!
Take this!
Can you take this at all?
Take this! Take
Here we go! Yeah.
Take this! Take this! Give it back!
Let's take him out.
Leave it to me!
to me!
Are we going to go meet the black market
Ez nem
dealer?
szórakozni kell,
I hope
kell
everything
magamat.
goes okay.
Jó. Na, jó. Zenéje.
Welcome.
Már megsértették, de jó, tehát egy ilyen játékot.
Mindig találnak jó ilyen mászkáló zenét.
Igen. Azt mondjuk, hogy ez már nem várás.
Már nem lepődök meg rajta, hogy ilyen jó kellemesen loopolható zenét találtak, amit el lehet hallgatni. Ha ne, igen. Akkor igen.
Mit történt? Nektek valaki, vagy mi van?
Jó, felmondott a zenész emberük, vagy mi?
Hajle!
Mi történt? Monsters have brought a little unexpected dose of chaos to town.
Így játszottak.
Mert
Képzelő, hogy venni.
annyi ilyen mászkálós rész van a játékban, amikor csak járkálok körbe-körbe, hogy kell lemez ami nem őrít meg. Thanks to the knights and the garrison, crime rates are on the lower side. They're a little behind with the monstrums, sure, but I'm grateful for them all the same.
I carry only the best. Get nothing caught your eye? Come back soon.
Hey there, take a look around.
Went to go scope out my new rivals over at the Dandelion. Who do I find running the bar but Shunt himself? Used to work for me here until just a while ago, you know. I'm happy for him. He's always dreamed of having a place to call his own.
Looking for anything specific? Didn't see anything you... Hope to see you again soon. Whoa! We have to take care of him!
Take this! Need something?
I've been hearing about the ammo behind these thefts from the guys in Artisan Lane. Sounds a bit crude for the monstrum's liking, if you ask me. But whatever the case, a criminal is a criminal. We better catch him and soon.
Early bird gets the worm. Where you going, huh? Alrighty then.
Ever since the florist opened up, people from the rest of town have been stopping by. It's a real breath of fresh air blowing away all this dust that's settled around here. Almost feels as though the shanty town is finally becoming part of the city. Oh, you're the girl who runs that flower shop, right? I haven't really figured out my calling just yet. You guys always look like you're having the time of your lives in there. No, do we have? It's a little embarrassing. Hey there, Sue. What's got you in such a hurry? Oh, I'm on my way to go help out at the flower shop. Working there's real fun, and I love flowers too, so it's 2 wins in 1. Huh, that's so. Seeing you like this almost makes me feel like really, life really is at peace again. Huh? But it is. Not just for me, you know. The only scary face weirdo I see around here is you, Gaston. A lot of stuff happened during the war, but everything's all peaceful now, right? Maybe Gaston's just confused or something. Ah, so the world I see is different then, huh? Really makes you think. Bah. Are the mushrooms really the thieves? Oh wait, that means the wildcat is one too, doesn't it? Hey, never mind. It wouldn't be weird for her at all. I mean, all that money she handed out was stolen from the Pendleton Company. One knows how to catburgle better than the white cat. I respect that. But don't get me wrong, I'm no thief. Don't be disappoint Gran like that. Now the white cats eat, more and more people here are running into money problems. Some pathetic louds call them no better than vermin if they won't spare them a coin. Their lives may be empty of riches, but their empty hearts are the real shame here. Shit, really ain't coming back at all, are ya, pussycat? What do they expect me to do with all this debt I racked up at the casino, eh?
Welcome.
People seem a lot happier around here, Hana, not least of all. Still, changing your outlook on life only gets harder with age. You ask me, some people out there are just a lost cause.
This is as quality gets. Something bother. See ya.
Chuchi.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome back, Miss Krisha. So you should be coming by to help with the store today, if I'm not mistaken. That's right. I figured I'd reach out to her after hearing how much she likes flowers. Her response couldn't have been happier. She told me she'd be free to help. Well, no surprise that. You always had a good eye for people, Miss Krisha. I imagine things will start livening up around here before long. Town's been looking after her in his absence. She's a good girl. I'm sure we'll have all sorts of fun together.
Take as long as you need. What's wrong? Come back soon, you hear?
Leave it to me!
Valóban beszélgetnek emberek, hogy már egy ilyen tetőrészem vagy úgy is.
Igazán, nem tudom, igen, ez a Shantytown van, ez így összerakva, ilyen furán.
Nem, kedves ez a város.
Crimson Fly!
Mindenkit? Jó.
Elég jó.
Lemires!
Give it up!
Pardon me! Sit down here! Leave it to me! I knew you could do it!
Every day is just problems upon problems upon problems. That rumor girl really broke into the Governor General's office. I'm glad we caught her, but if we hadn't, it would have been my head. Maybe literally. But as long as I still have it, the headaches will never end.
Life made easy with Pendleton.
You know, I've never seen them speak as anything other than business associates. I wonder what their conversations sound like on their days off. Valószínűleg nem beszélgetnek.
How may I be of assistance? Very well. Have a wonderful day.
Intend to invite the president of the company I met at the Rumund Ranch. It seems he's interested in paying a large sum for our distribution network. I expect you will ensure a healthy business relationship with them, sales manager. Yes, I understand. They're busy. It's time for me for now. Disturb them. Another reports from the Ishpari branch if you would look over them. Gyere, gyerünk! Hajrá! Próbálkozz! Oda megyek, összeverlek akkor.
We did it!
Összeverekszünk.
Bizonyán.
Szakad a fogsorunk bizony, aztán csak nézz el. Meglátjuk, hogy szizé.
Istenesen miért ki elhátrálva?
Meglátjuk akkor. Meglátjuk, ki néz már a végén. Kinéz.
Nem oda tudok.
Hanem ide.
Whoa! Whoa! Hey! Hup! Hup! Hup!
Valami ilyen.
Még vannak, igen?
Hát nem kell hívni. Játszám.
Oké. There's rumors about you guys stealing things has me a little concerned, sure. But your wings are the real hot topic. Those babies fly you clear across the sky, right? Man, what I wouldn't give I could bring chimney sweeping up to the next level.
Whoa! Whoa! We have to take care of him. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Over here, sir.
You know, the warden may have a Mondo scary face, but he's not all that bad a guy. I mean, he always cleans his plate and he never leaves without thanking me first. Maybe I'll give him a little extra dessert on the house next time. Wonder if Wardenberger plans anything here again. A little extra dessert on the house waiting for him if he does.
Everything's a good choice. Not gonna buy come again soon.
As if assaulting the chapter house wasn't enough. Now the hoax a common thief? He have wounded my dignity as a knight. I'll never lower my guard. Afterwards, I'll lay down my life if I must protect the people of this city. The hieroglyph knights are admitted into the church via baptism. It is for that reason that Mass is held within the chapter house on occasion. That said, the knights appear to have been especially burdened as of late. Perhaps another service at the chapter house soon would do them well. Rest their very bodies and souls. Master Shuttler came back to make his devotions not too long ago. It would seem he's been too burdened by work to make regular visits as of late. But the Master is as pious a man as any. I'm certain he comes as often as he can. Oh, it's you two. Wonderful to see you again. I've only just heard this, but the Monstroms launched an assault on the chapter house. The building itself was damaged, yes, but a number of knights were injured as well. Theodore appears to have made it through unscathed, but I worry for his comrades. Yeah, so do we. We're just awful about this. Monstroms assaulted the knights and left the chapter house in shambles not long ago. Theodore appears to have made it through unscathed, but I worry for his
Leave it to
comrades.
me!
troublesome.
Well, if it isn't my favorite little darlings working hard, I take it. I shan't. Oh, and you too, Mr. Roscoff. Oh, this is your first time meeting, isn't it, Adol, my dear? Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Roscoff. He's the owner here at Le Bistro Blanc. Hello there, pleasure to make your acquaintance. Mr. Roscoff here is a business neighbor of Pendleton's. We often have him cater for us. Are you already familiar with Tuchant? Oh, I've known him for quite a while. He and I are fellow culinary artists after all. We get together for little advice session every now and then, just like this. An advice session? Something the matter, Mr. Roscoff? Well, yes, it so happens. I was thinking of expanding our menu in the near future, namely by bringing back a local specialty from the previous owner's management. Fortunately, we're having a rather rough time figuring out where to start. Local specialty? Now that you mention it, I think I remember eating that dish when I was little. Assumed ownership here upon introduction by local eatery after the war 8 years ago. As such, I've never had the dish myself, but the townsfolk considered it quite a delicacy. Sadly, however, all but mere fragments of the recipe have been lost to the ravages of war, and the previous owner took any remaining clues with him when he passed a few years back. Much as I like to help, I'm afraid I'm at a loss with this. If only we knew what ingredients were used, then we might be able to recreate it. Perhaps it would be more constructive to think of a new menu item entirely. Mr. Roscoff could really use our help. What do you think, Adol? Me as well,
Yeah.
friend. Aren't you a sweetheart? Couldn't ask for anything more. Are you sure it's not any trouble? Let's try the dish
Yes.
myself. Ooh, now I see. Trying to get yourself a little local flavor, aren't you? Surely, be willing to compensate your efforts with a good meal. The least I can do in return for your assistance. So dear then, as for where we can start, there have to be people around who remember the dish to some extent. We find them and ask, we might be able to figure out what the ingredients are. Oh, now there's an idea. See with some certainty that the dish incorporates both seafood and vegetables. So you could ask someone with a great deal of knowledge about either. That would make our best bet the main square market and agricultural district. Right, and even though I can only vaguely recall that dish myself, it does mean there's a chance that Carla remembers it too, more than I do at least. Let's start asking around at all. With you all, is something the matter? Actually, there's something we wanted to ask you, Carla. Ask Carla if she knows anything about the bistro's long-lost specialty. I see, so you're planning to recreate the dish then? I hope so anyway. We were thinking you might remember it better than I can. Well, I was pretty young at the time myself, so I only have the vaguest recollection. But I do remember one thing, the broth. It was warm, soothing, like an herbal soup. Herbal soup, huh? It was the most delicious part, rich with all sorts of simmered spices and fish. You were so small back then, it would always make room to ask for extra helpings of soup. Really? Sounds familiar. Calling it herbal does sound a little unappetizing, but even Askis liked it. One sip of that soup could draw in just about anyone, no matter what their taste. You know, I think I actually have the recipe written down in my room somewhere. Hey, you do? You had this awful cold a long time ago, so I asked the owner how to make it. The memories. He was such a kind old man. Wonderful with kids at that. Oh, yeah, I remember. That too, definitely. Shouldn't take long to dig it up. Do you mind waiting for a bit? That's all. Thanks, Carla. Specialty broth recipe received. Then to invite the president of the company I met at the Roman branch. Seems he's interested in paying a large sum for our distribution network. I expect you will ensure a healthy business relationship with them, sales manager. Yes, I understand. Let's leave them before now. Not to disturb them. Ha? Nem, és nem beszélsz így velem.
De.
Tessék szépen beszélni.
Már mit reagál? Nem. Talán... Rosszul lesz.
Jó, meg is futottam.
Túl napon gyógyuló 8 lett volna, ami a fejembe volt.
Túl napon 8-on gyógyuló.
Nem, túl napon gyógyuló 8. Ez volt a mondat. A fejembe értelmesen meg született.
Nem mondanám, hogy értelmesen. Aha. Érdekes. Oh, welcome. Here to buy some fresh produce? We sell our crops wholesale to stores all around. You won't find them juicier than this. She would know. Let's ask after her fish. Fish dies down. Ask whether Susie knows anything about the bistro specialty from years ago. Oh, you mean Le Bistro Blanc? It was actually the old owner's routine supplier at the time. Really? Then in that case... Yes, I don't have an idea what sort of vegetables went into that dish. I can instantly remember artichokes sticking out among the bunch though. Artichokes, you mean those edible whistle buds, right? They're pretty commonly distributed throughout Gilead last I remember. And I can't speak for anywhere else, but we do eat them quite a lot here. You've got just the faintest tinge of sweetness, perfect for steaming. They're plenty nutritious to boot. The previous owner practically sang their praises. Oh, I can see why. If you don't mind though, could you tell us about the other vegetables used in that dish? No, of course. Come now, let me see.
Whoa! We have to take care of him! Get it off your mind! Take that! Leave it to me! No, you don't! Leave it to me! You take this! Take it! Okay! No, you don't! No, you don't!
So the mushrooms are thieving little crooks. Big whoop. I don't know if they are just cocky or what, but only amateurs get identified this fast. Compared to my connection in the prison, those mushrooms are second rate at best. But what is it with us mushrooms who were responsible in the first place?
Everything's a good choice. Not gonna come again soon.
How's it going?
I had this real unnerving customer come in today. He asked if we had any books on proper explosive handling techniques. Obviously we don't, but when I told him as much, he just clicked his tongue and laughed. I suspect him a member of the Bells of Freedom had they not already disbanded. Goes to show that there will always be people to watch out for, even in times like these.
I carry only the best. Guaranteed. Done all. Come back soon.
People used the boats a lot more back when the town was under reconstruction after the war. Way things are now though, you can barely even get anyone in for a pleasure ride. Yeesh. Glad I got my job back and all, but I'm practically dying of boredom here.
Ouch!
Hey there, welcome.
Oh brother, you don't know how worried those thefts at Artisan Lane have got me. If this marks the start of a mushroom burgling bonanza, we're down for. Can count on the garrison for this one. Maybe the knights can take care of it.
Just got some good stuff in. Where you go? Alrighty then.
Leave it to me!
Now those baths, Rob. Have you ever seen such a work of wonder? Resplendent interior, that water, hot yet soothing, a perfect balance. Cansiglia has no shortage of culture. Oh, indeed, the temperature was perfectly to my liking as well. Oh, in all respect, Master Bajun, these baths were actually erected by the Empire. What? This can be how could the Romans build something so tasteful? Unexpected development, yes, but a factual one nevertheless. I wonder you think about fishing out by the river mouth. This time of year we might be able to catch the fish on their way from Asteria. Ah, you have some business with me? Fisherman would probably know, right? We were just wondering something. We asked whether Philip knows anything about the bistro specialty from years ago. You mean the bistro blank, right? I know the dish you're asking for. Really? What was it called? Easily recall, but I do remember having it back when I lived in the Noble District. It blew my low expectations of commoner food straight out of the damn water. Juiciest whitefish, the firmest clams, and tenderest shrimp that dish had it all. I always loved fish. Now my days are spent reeking of it. It's a cruel one, I tell you. I'm sorry to hear that. Still, it's whetting my appetite just hearing about it. A dish with that much seafood in it must have been worth every last bite. Was especially considering how easy fresh fish comes by thanks to this canal. That's not even counting imports. There's a reason Baldur has so many seafood dishes. Just no eating fish on the hieroglyphs day of fasting doesn't hurt either. Ah, this really brings me back. But I wouldn't give to have another taste. Really was a Baldukian specialty through and through. We maybe ask you to tell us more about the specific seafood used in that dish? Well, let me think. If memory serves, the particular whitefish they used was special seafood in who acquired. You've learned all you can about the ingredients for the specialty dish. You should report back to the bistro in the central district. Mr. Blank's local specialty. Now that brings me back. It's a modest place for modest fellas. Maybe I'll give it another visit sometime.
How reckless!
How troublesome.
Oh, you're back! Do those beaming little faces of yours mean what I think they mean? Yes, or well, I hope so anyway. Report the information you gather from the dish's ingredients to Roscoe. Radish, clams, shrimp, artichokes, and other vegetables all in a hearty broth. That sounds like a local specialty if I've ever heard one. All that's left is to recreate it, Sean. I don't suppose you'd like to help me? Oh, you know it, honey. Roscoe and Sean then made their way into the kitchen. Before long, an robotic scent wafted out, and a single dish soon followed. Here we have it, Baldukian style bouillabaisse courtesy of La Bistro Blanc. Wow, it looks delicious.
Amazing.
Your previous owner's recipe? That's right, the Bistro Blanc specialty dish. Pescatarian paradise like this is a balanced diet all on its own. It gets such a beautiful color too. Bouillabaisse itself is a fairly common dish here in Lyon. The recipe varies quite a bit between different households and establishments, but this particular one satisfies both body and soul, a perfect meld of comfort and nourishment. It is without a doubt a dish conceived from the previous owner's utmost compassion and care. It will be a hit with the customers, you can be sure of that. Indeed, I can't express enough how happy I am to have revived this dish. Now, all will have the chance to enjoy it, whether for the first time ever or in forever. You have my sincerest thanks. We couldn't have done this without you. Oh, not at all. I'm just glad our info ended up helping in the end. Well, that makes two of us, darling. Now then, let's see if we get that reward of yours in you before it gets cold. Everyone was then treated to the bulbous state it helped to make. The rich, nutritious meal refreshed and revitalized them both inside and out. After walking Sean back to the Dandelion, they resumed their activities.
That actually went pretty well.
Bulbous recipe acquired. Bulbous is added to the Bistro Blanc's menu.
It is.
Akkor mehetek is vissza.
Crimson Blood! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Thank goodness I was able to recreate that Bullabus. It's my hope that the people of Baldock will grow to adore this dish all over again. Oh, you've got the recipe book. Just give me the word and I'll have a crack at it.
Hey, Adol! What'll it be? Bon appetit! Anything else I can get, don't be a stranger.
Yes! Got one!
Thank you very...
Says, I hope you'll consider donating again when you're struggling to sizzle. Mindegyikről biztó, forsan akarjuk.
How many did you find, I wonder? Wow! You found so many!
That makes 40 petals so far. Ah, that's a lot of fortuity.
I've just got to thank you.
Comport recipe. Ooh, yeah. So, you've been feeling any more joyful lately? I sure have. I've been so joyful I don't even know what to do with it. Thank you as well for ensuring my hopes and dreams live on into tomorrow. Pray that these days you spend in this land lead to fortune and joy of your own. Wait, what am I saying? Sorry, didn't mean to get so pushy there. Anyway, would you mind gathering up some more of these petals? You know where to bring them once you do. Hey, why don't we try playing as the other mushrooms for once? You like, besides the White Cat and Hope? That's the Doll, the Renegade, and the Raging Bull, but I don't really like Gotham. You mean you don't? They're cool too, you know. Isn't Raging Bull moves? It even is a Renegade anyway. Like a drink.
Yeah!
Ooh.